Greetings everyone, my name is Nick and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. So, I finished all of the level 4 quests already. I had one left at the end of the last episode, just the Harvest Tour. I went ahead and did that. Again, that's just stand there for 2 minutes and then you finish the quest. That's literally it. Moving on to finishing out level 5. This is the Powder Stone quest. Let me pull this up for it. Deliver 2 Powder Stones. So basically what this is in Area 10 up there on the map. There are the stones I need to bring all the way back to base camp down at the bottom of the map, and it sucks. And the reason why it sucks is because the powder stones are hot and they drain your HP while you're carrying them. And no one likes this quest for obvious reasons. Now my HP is pretty close to max. I took a couple of nutrients, so I don't know how far off from max I am actually. Hold on. 140 out of 150, that's not bad. Also, I think an Uragon can show up, so that's something we gotta watch out for. Mind this though. I see a fancy rock like that, you gotta mine out of it. You got a rust shard that's probably not going to be any good for me, but we'll take it. Do with it what we will. Really, best way to get through this level is what I usually do is I go from 10, 9, 8, then I go to 7, 4, 2 base. And nutrients, I never used nutrients in this level before. I kind of always went with whatever I got from the food boost. Today I was like, you know what, nutrients would be a good idea for this. Why in the 10 years that I've been playing this game, I've never thought of that? I don't know. But here we are. And really, I'm just yapping to buy time until we get up here. It'll be this rock right here. One of those Uroktor don't hit me. Excuse me. And if you see, my health is already depleting. So I don't have Feline Lander, otherwise I would jump from 10 to 5, so I gotta go through 9 first. And if you're lucky, Cha Cha or Kayamba will use like one of their dances and heal some HP for you, if you're lucky. There's never a guarantee of that. I gotta reset my avatar here, hold on one second. There we go. That's better. Okay. I know this isn't gonna be the most riveting of quests, and I apologize. But, you know, it's got to get done. One way or another, it's got to get done. Damn it. I moved my head a little bit, and then my avatar is just like, you're looking 50 degrees to the left, aren't you? Like, no, I'm not. There we go. Let's try that. Yeah, I could hear one of them was gearing up to dance for me, but, hey, there he goes. Alright, Mealinxes, be cool. They're not gonna be cool. They're never cool. Yeah, I'm gonna get me a little bit of recovery back. I also got a Firewalker for my food boost so I can walk close to the lava without taking extra damage. Because if you didn't drink a cool drink, and you get up to the lava, and you're carrying this powder stone, your HP just depletes. Ow. Kinda knew that was gonna happen. I had to stop sprinting because I was running out of stamina. When your stamina hits 0, you drop the powder stone anyway. That's why this quest sucks. That's why everyone hates it. It's the worst. I don't know why it exists, but it does. Now I gotta walk all the way back up and start again. I've made it back here. There's still a couple of Mealinxes around. I think I can get past 2 of them though. My stamina's already depleted from its max, which is, you know, fun. Just fantastic. That Uragon's probably going to be over here in 7. If that Uragon's in 7, I'm just going to take the mulligan on this powder stone. Because there's no way. There's no way. I can't just stand around and wait for him to leave either. Oh, he's not here. Okay, good. Gotta get past these Uroktor and I'll be fine. This is unstable. Yeah, this is unstable. Because of course it's unstable. Why could this already annoying quest not be any more annoying by making it unstable? Director, I'm gonna have to ask you to screw off. Please, do not hit me. I do not have time for that. There's only 50 minutes in the quest, guys. And I've only got so much time in the video. We still gotta hunt a Barioth and a Diablos. Please. Okay. That's the worst of it. Excuse me, Altaroth. This does not concern you. Jerk. I think this one... Oh no, there's Rhenoplos here, because of course there are. There's almost never Rhenoplos in this area. There's usually just a couple of Kelby, but of course, to make it worse... Alright, finally. And that's it. I just gotta do that twice. Now, I'm gonna spare you guys watching me go through that again, because that's not fun to watch. It's not fun to do, but I imagine it's even less fun to watch, so I'm gonna cut and I'll BRB. Okay, God, we're back. Finally. I did run into the Uragon on my way back to Area 10. But thankfully, by the time I was on my way back to 7, he had gone to 6, but just as I was stepping out of 7, he came back to 7. Ugh. Why is there a dung bomb in there? I can't use a dung bomb while I have powder stone. Ugh. God, I hate this level. Thankfully, I don't have to do it again. There's only like one instance of this level in the game, and that's it. I don't know if there's any like egg gathering quests. I don't remember if there's any egg gathering quests or anything after, or anything like it, like this. Great Bone Gunlance. I don't want that. Sell it. But in the rest of the game, there might be in Port, but I don't know about Village. That might be the last one in Village. Anyway, Barioth time. Want to start with the Barioth, or do we start with the Diablos? The Diablos is undoubtedly going to be worse because I don't have an ice weapon. Let me see. Hold on. Where is my phone? Let me check my. Because if he's weak-ish to thunder, I'll just use that. Let me see. Let me take a peep here. 103 Ultimate, Monsters, Diablos, Diablos, wherefore art thou Diablos? There you are. He is weak to... semi-weak to thunder, actually. Thunder and water are like his second biggest weaknesses, kind of tied for them after ice. Tied with dragon. Basically, as long as you don't use fire, you're doing pretty good. So we'll use thunder on the big boy. Clear out my inventory here. Honey, do I have more honey in here? Of course I do. Anything else I need? I don't think so. Let me check my equipment here. Power, close range. Yeah, I got power, close range. I'm not gonna... well, let me check. Already. Let me check my farming materials here. I was also trying to buy things from this guy. Can I buy one more of those? Oh yeah, I can buy plenty more of those. Ah. Ow. We will need those later. Only carried 10 of them. 9 out of 10 ain't bad. Bit of honey. Let's see. I need some nitro shrooms. I have 80, but really no reason not to make more. But 172 dragon toadstools. Toadstools. I have 30 dragon toadstools. Excuse me. And let's see. What else would I need out of all this? I had a couple of thunderbucks to make more traps with. It uses all of my resource points, but it'll be worth it. It's all stuff I need. And bring the stuff to make nitro shroom. This is a good part of what Monster Hunter is. It's just prepping for each individual hunt. Trust me, there's a lot of it. Goes with me. I think I've got pretty much everything I need for now. Yeah, we'll call that good. Okay. Let's eat and then we'll get out of here. Let's see. Polisher, slugger, specialist, black belt. Now we'll get black belt. That comes with a weakener. Just make the quest go a little faster. Well, I didn't get weakener anyway. I just got black belt. That's fine. The Barriot's the key quest, so we'll save that for last. I know I've talked about this before, but I remember back in the olden days of Try, I remember trying to get people to do this quest with me, and they were all like, no, Diablos is scary. And he is. He will end you. And feel nothing, no remorse. Load up. I don't think I fought Diablos in this game with a bow. I fought him before with a bow in like Generations Ultimate and World. But in 3 Ultimate, I don't think I have. I think he's up in 8 or 9. Maybe 9. Yeah, here he is. Apex of the Sandy Plains. Oh, this is gonna hurt. But this gotta be done. I forget he doesn't roar loud unless he's mad. Ah, well, I hit the decks. Yeet. Here's a fun fact. It can't hurt you if it can't hit you. Something to think about. I just kind of rolled on instinct there. You ran into my explosive, you big doofus. And that still hit you. You ran past the point of impact, and it still hit you. What kind of goober are you? I thought he was going to charge. Trying to cut him off. But no, instead, he's a little bit agitated now. Can't possibly imagine why. Now he's pissed off. Ow. Should have seen that coming. Ha! Get flinch, nerd. I'm glad he doesn't track like the Balrog does when he charges you. He kind of does, but like once he starts going, there's no track left. Like he doesn't turn mid-charge. Ha! Oh. Ow. That was a mistake. I'm fine though. We're good. I've been hit worse. Nothing to it. Nothing to it. He's fine. He's a wimp. It's only low rank. We got this. He's already fleeing. There's nothing to it. Just don't get hit by the charge and you're fine. I need to look in the options menu to see if there's something to change my control scheme. Because right now my button to draw my bow is the X button. And there's... I know in 4 Ultimate there's a way to change it to make it the R button. And I should probably change that because A is what does the arc shot and B is what dodges. So I'm still using my thumb. I'm just kind of tilting my thumb on the buttons and it's not super optimized. Let's just say that. I make it work. Yeah, screw your horns. Fun fact, when you break his horns, his charge does less damage. That was probably obvious, and you were all like, yeah, we know, but for anybody who might not have known that, you know, there's probably somebody out there who didn't know that, and now they do. Well, Delix, that's what happens. Empty file, nitro shroom. Wow, I didn't even have a listing for that yet. I was like, where are you gonna go, buddy? Didn't think he'd come back like that. Okay. Should I have known better? Yes, absolutely, I should have known better. Oh, wah, cry about it. You gored me like 3 times. I don't hear me. You don't hear me complaining. Ow, 4 times. That's not what I meant to do, but that's what happened. Sorry I'm going quiet, I'm getting kind of in the zone. It's Diablos, you gotta kind of focus. Even though he is low rank. Still no excuse for complacency against, you know, the Desert Tyrant. Which is what he's called very aptly. There is another... I don't know if it's like a cousin to the Diablos, but there's another monster that roams the desert called the Monoblos, and I've only fought it once, and I can't remember what game that was in. I want to say Generations, but I don't think Monoblos is in Generations. Was it 4 Ultimate? Might have been 4 Ultimate. I don't remember. I don't remember. I just know I fought it once. That's gonna hurt. This is like, I know where this is going. Going to Painesville. Where that was going. Oh god. Ow. Woo, he is mad. Okay. Alright, he's fleeing. Could have gone better. Could have gone worse, but it could have gone better. I think 11 is like his rest area, so he's probably close to just sleeping. If he's not already. Which is fine with me. Look at him snoozing. Look at this dork. Thinking the fight's over. Nah, don't work that way, son. If I had a trap, I would have captured him, but alas, I don't. That's why I made more Thunderbugs. I didn't have any traps. Well, I love it when my arc shot falls just short. And yeet. I wasn't expecting to knock him over with those puny little pierce shots, but yeah, word to the wise, when you see him digging, that means put distance, because you can see the ground like shifting when he digs through it. And it kind of gives you an indication of where he's gonna dig to, if he's digging to you or one of your companions. And he's dead. Again, another thing I'm sure was obvious, but for my own sake, I just said it out loud. And just because, you know, I'm not doing it, that doesn't mean I don't know. What's left is the Barioth. I think. No, we're not at the Cetus yet. After the Barioth, we gotta unlock the Uragon and the Aknoktor. We gotta do those. So we still got a little ways left. And in interest, I'm not making these videos, you know, 3 hours long. What did I get? Anything good? Paralysis +1. No. At least 9 points away from having paralysis resistance. No, that is not good. Alright, to fix my chair there. There we go. Now we switch back to fire. And I don't think fire can use power. No, use paralysis and sleep, but it can't use anything else as far as like, power is concerned. I don't think it can use poison either, so not my favorite, but we'll make it work. Shell, put those away. Take my mega potions, take the hot drinks. Alright, let's go fight us a Barioth, shall we? Do we have nothing great? Hit this one. I think this is the one that gets ice resistance. Yeah, ice resistance. Okay, good. Alright, it's literally the only quest I have left that I haven't done. It's unlocked. I don't need anything from you, I don't think. I did put my combos books away. Yes, okay, we're good. Let's go. God, I remember the Baryath absolutely giving me the runaround when I first fought it in World. The Baryath in World sucks. It took me like 49 minutes and 30 seconds out of the 50 minutes to kill it. I had no potions left. Yes, I know I could have just run back to camp, but I don't do that if I don't have to. Like, I try to avoid running back to camp in World because, you know, I'm old school. You didn't have that, that option. Rule numero uno when fighting the Baryath. See those spikes on his wings? You break the wings. Always, always break the wings. That is not up for debate. You break the wings. I'm not going to be able to do that too well with wide arc shot, but we're gonna make it work. Ow. Thought I'd be kind of out of range of that slam, but you know, it's fine. Fine. It doesn't bother me. Now he's moving. This guy's gonna be rough because he moves so much. It's gonna be hard to pin down arc shots on him. Well, I think I can make it work. I did not go into the options menu and change my control scheme for the bow. I think I should have done, and I didn't do it. Pardon me, sir. Yeah, that tail swipe is the one I was referring to that causes ice blade. It's not something you want in your life. Especially when you're a bow user. Ha! Good flinch, nerd. Yeah, I saw the wind up for that slam, and I was like, that's probably not something I'm going to be able to avoid. And it wasn't. Fantastic. Both my companions are out right now, but combo's on the spec. Yeah. Also, the Baryath tends to wear himself out fairly quickly. So I am whacking his head with rocks. That's snapping his stamina, which is good. Fiddle with the camera for a second there. Alright, that's one wing broken. So when you break his wings, when he jumps around, he'll kind of falter. And he just generally won't move as fast because the spikes on his wings are his traction. Believe me, it's more of a boon than you think it is. He's fleeing. He's probably going to get food because he's tired. That's alright. Who dares? I will deal with that later. I'm the type of person where I leave my phone on when I record, which I know is probably annoying to a lot of people, but A, I don't get messages a whole lot, and B, what if there's an emergency while I'm recording? And I didn't hear it because I was too busy playing Monster Hunter. I'd feel sad, but what happened? Did you break your tusks? Broke your wing. Get wrecked, nerd. Yeah, his tusks are broken. It was easier than I thought it'd be with a wide shot. Funny enough, I was playing full Ultimate a little bit since the last episode, and I noticed that they really nerfed the arc shot in full Ultimate. Granted, I only played like the very, very beginning, but like even against like regular Aptonaut, my arc shots weren't doing anything at all. I think they realized the balance issue with the bow in 3 Ultimate in terms of like arc shot versus normal shot. But I don't like the way they handled normal shots in 3 Ultimate, or 4 Ultimate, I mean, and Generations Ultimate. Generations Ultimate's a little bit easier to deal with because you have hunter skills, hunter arts. I was about to say hunter arcs, but I stopped myself and said skills, and that was wrong as well. But like, you have to... 4 Ultimate is when you really get to the point where you have to judge your distance for your basic shots. And the game's good about letting you know when you're the proper distance away because the screen shakes, but like, it's really annoying to have to do. Also, if you see him like stumbling around when he jumps like that, just because I broke his wings, that was the faltering I was talking about. And again, believe me, it's quite nice. Are you almost dead already? I'm just getting started here, bud. Come on. I think I heard him drop something over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Cross sack. Ooh. That would be nice if I needed it. Can't make any ice weapons till high rank, or any Barioth weapons rather till high rank, but we might need it later. Who knows? Excuse me. Now the Barioth lair is 6, and again, every other subsequent time you come to fight him in this quest, he starts in 6, and if you get here fast enough, which I mean you gotta get here super quick, he won't be gone. But when he leaves, he usually goes to either 1, 2, or 3. I don't really remember. I'm usually pretty good about getting here before he leaves. He's about to dive bomb me. Come on, bro. What you got? What you got? Ah, you missed. God, I love how he just wall jumps. That's such a cool move, and it's not something you expect him to do. It's relatively easy to avoid, but, you know, it's just, for flavor, it's pretty cool. And he's dead. I also love his slow death. Such a cool monster. Tusks from the carve, nice. So I got tusks, a sack, and 2 pelts. Nice. If I wanted to make gear out of him, I could. Barioth gear might be pretty decent for bows because he has good evasion. But I don't know if I want that over my current Rathalos armor, because the attack up L, or the attack up S? Attack up L that I have right now is pretty baller. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty baller. I got the quest done just as the warming effect wears off. Sorry, my head has been in a space the past couple days. You'll notice also in the video before this, it should have been the one right before this from yesterday, the time you're seeing this of Star Fox Adventures, is recording. I recorded that yesterday as well. Hey. I was also kind of loopy. I felt a little loopy. Like my sleep has not been productive the past couple days. I probably take some melatonin or something. Anybody. Alright, what you got for me? See this. Blah 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 plot. Alright, so now I gotta tell everyone the guild told us to evacuate because of the Elder Dragon, and they're like, no, we're not leaving, blah 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 blah. Who am I going to talk to next? I'm going to talk to Junior. Alright, I gotta make a new camp. Of course, I need more resource points. I have everything else. So I'll put these in. I've only got one quality sponge, but I don't see myself needing it again. A lot of resource points, though. Alright, so the Cetus isn't ready yet. We got 3 new quests. We got a new request for the Rathalos. We've got the Uragon and the Agnoctor, but we will get to those next time. I don't remember which one's the urgent quest. I think, or the key quest. I think it's the Uragon, so let's say we'll save that one for last, but I kind of want to save the Agnoctor for last. Anyway, let me check the Boreoth armor though, because that might be slightly better than what I have. What does it have? Constitution, Evasion, and Ice Attack. Well, Ice Attack is not going to do me any good at all. Constitution, I think, either decreases stamina from running or decreases stamina from like evading. I think it's from evading. And then Evasion just decreases like the window of invulnerability when you evade, I think. So, and we're not really going to worry about that. But anyway, next time we're going to be heading back to the volcano and then once to the island for Rathalos. I don't know why there's a second quest for the Rathalos. There just is. Different locale, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like to let me know. Leave a comment, let me know what you're thinking about this game so far. Let me know if you're hyped to get to the Elder Dragon, because after next episode, we should be there. Should be awesome. It's an underwater hunt, and I'm not looking forward to that. I hate underwater hunts. But we'll get there and we'll deal with it. Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.